Well, we got the Panthers from Virginia Union University with us. Miss Tierra now in her second full season, correct? Second season?
Yes, sir.
Second season. Najanique Langley, but we call you Na. Your friends call you Na.
Yes, sir.
And I'm your friend, so it's going to be Na. So I'll mess that up all day long. Robert Osborn, the big fella, and head coach Jay Butler, the legend. Won championships not only as a coach of Virginia Union, but as a player here. You talk about history, here's basketball history right here in Jay Butler. So appreciate you ladies and gentlemen being with us. And coach, since I'm talking about you, I may as well just keep letting you talk. Last year you were so close. You were so close to winning yet another CIAA championship. I know you're hungry to get back to the title game again.
Definitely. We're excited. We returned 4 starters from the last year team. It's all about our seniors this year. They've been leading since postseason last year and into the preseason. Robbie Osborn this summer, he worked extremely hard on getting into better shape. And I think he's ready for a great season.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. You evaluate players by the end of the season. The last 10 games in the tournament, I'm just going to tell you the truth. You did work. I'm very, very serious. And I watched you play. Let me see, what was it? The quarterfinals, the Thursday night game, and the Friday night game. It was just, every time you got the ball in the post, it was like, nobody in this building is going to stop me. Even if Ben and Oak are here, it doesn't matter. The confidence you played with near the end of the season, has that been able to spread to your teammates and carry over for now the fall and fall practices?
Absolutely. I think we have a new intensity. I think we have a new focus for the season coming up. I think it took us a little bit to come together as a team last year, but this summer we really came together from jump and said we have one mission in mind and we're trying to do anything to accomplish it. So we've been pretty straight and narrow on what we need to do to accomplish that.
To show how impressive he was down the stretch of the tournament last year, I made a note of this. 16-12 against Winston-Salem State in the CIAA tournament, 25-16 in the championship game against Fayetteville State. That's work. When you needed to do it, that's work. That's what we're talking about. Miss Terry, I know that wasn't as much wins and losses as you would like to have seen last year, 10-14, 7-9 in conference. But I thought as the season got wore on, you guys got better and better. Is that accurate, or am I way off base?
No, I agree with you. They worked really hard and trying to buy into what we were doing. It did take a while, but I think once we got there, we played extremely well toward the end, picked up a lot of momentum, and hopefully that, will carry us to this year.
Now, I tell you what. The one game, I saw you a couple times before tournament time, but the one night I saw you play, you did work. You got me tired because you were stealing, you were taking charges, you were making jump shots from every distance, 3 double-doubles all last season. Talk about your game.
I'm real humble, I just love the game. So I go in, I give it all I got, and, team trusts me, so I trust them, so I just go in, I do what I got to do.
And you could see that late in the season. They ran plays for you, they ran plays for the body, but somehow you'd get the ball and made sure things were in the right direction. How was your experience at Duquesne? How did that make you better at Virginia Union?
It just pushed me for real. At Duquesne, they trust me too, but it was just like at Union, it was different. HBCU. It was just, all around just different. So, yeah.
Coach Terry, who were some of the players that, I liked it, they said, why do you always ask that? I said, because I don't know. And I want to know who we're looking forward to, because you always got a hidden gem. But some people that have been working out along with Nye that are going to make your team a little bit better than what you had record-wise a season ago.
Yeah, well, obviously, like you said, Tanaya Johnson was on the preseason list. We're looking forward to her doing some big things. We had a couple transfers come in. One of them, Naiva Renee, she came from St. Rose College, and she's really going to help our front court. So Brittany Martin from Mercyhurst is going to help us at the point guard spot. But overall, we're just excited about our returners, and we got half of a new team. So we're excited about our returners, teaching them what we know, and just going forward, I think everyone can contribute in some kind of way.
Coach Butler, returners, you got this guy to build around, but there are other players and new players that always come to the Virginia Union campus.
Always. We got Ramad Wright, preseason all CIAA. Khalif Tate, another preseason all CIAA. Darius Hines, was a point guard last year. Brought in a few transfers, but for the most part, it's the guys that returned from the previous season. We won 23 games.
Yeah.
And we were blessed to win the North, but the goal is to, cut the nets down on Saturday night. So we got a little bit of unfinished business to take care of. And to win 23 games and don't get the opportunity to make the NCAA, it was tough.
Yeah.
So it's been a rough off season for us. But anytime you can return, we got 4 guys that's in grad school. The kids they student athletes. And ultimately it starts at the top with Dr. Lucas, his energy on campus. It's a family type feel. Coach Taylor, Miss Taylor, it's just one big family around there. Dr. Parker right now, he's 4-0. Shout out to the football team. So right now there's a lot of excitement on campus, and I just can't wait to get going because we felt like we fell short last year, even though we won 23 games. So right now we're just really trying to get back to that point and build on it.
There are people that will take this wrong, and that's them. But they say that XYZ team needs to be playing well because that's the conference. CIAA needs Virginia Union to be playing for championships. And I say that not being biased, but I say that because there is so much history. When you just walk in Barco and you look around a women's national championship, people forget about the women winning the national championship at Virginia Union too. You're the only school in CIAA that's got national championship on men and women's side. There are very few HBCUs that can say they won a basketball national championship on the men's side and the women's side. But you walk in there, basketball starts kind of sort of with the history at Virginia Union. So my question real quick, say all that to say, is there more pressure because of your Virginia Union in a grad? Is there more pressure for Virginia Union as a women's coach? You go first, you go second.
I don't think it's pressure. As a player, I was blessed to win 114 games.
How many?
114 games so not so much pressure, it's just the expectation around Virginia Union is to win. And and the kids that we recruit, when we bring them in, we preach. It's a blueprint. It's a family type feel, but we want to win.
Yeah.
And anything other than that is unacceptable. So we want to win.
How about you, Coach Tierra?
Yeah, I agree. I don't know if it's pressure more than like a standard. I think it's more like a standard at Virginia Union. And I want to be part of excellence. So is it hard? Yeah, but do I want to win as well? Yes. So I feel like Virginia Union is a place that, like I said, it's a standard and it's been done before, so it's good to see it.
Now, do you get that feeling when you walk in the gym, or better yet, when you take the floor and you see the crowd and you look up and you see all the great people, both men and women, that have played at Virginia Union?
Oh, yeah. It makes me happy, actually, seeing all that history. And I want to do that one day. So it motivates me for sure.
You grew up in Richmond, Virginia, so I know you know the history, you know the legacy. But now that you put on the Virginia Union uniform, what do you want to leave behind?
I just want to leave a legacy of winning. We haven't had a CIAA championship since 18.
18, yeah.
That's too long for us. We need something up there in the banners. We need something to prove that we're one of those teams that we can walk around Richmond and say, yeah, we won our union. We did something for the city. So that's very important to me, especially growing up on Virginia Union's campus. Have my mom go there, being a ball boy for Coach Robbins is something that's very near and dear to my heart. So
Hermitage High, right?
yes, sir.
Hermitage High. Yes, that's cool. Do you ever get a chance to talk to Ben or Oak? I see him at the tournament, and then we do all our stuff. But do you ever see them? Did they come around, and did they ever give you inside post guy advice? Because I saw you do an Oak move in the tournament. Where you like two people were there, and you just pushed them off and looked like, who me? And Kevin got the ball. I just saying.
Nah, I haven't gotten to talk to them. I know they came to the locker room during the CIAA tournament, but I was in a post-game interview, unfortunately. I couldn't get to see and get their wisdom and knowledge, but I'm sure I'll be able to see them before the season starts.
Criminal justice major, correct?
Yes, sir.
What do we do after graduation?
I want to be like a detective. So, yeah.
All right, okay. And are you one of those 4 grad student guys?
Yes, sir.
What are we studying now?
I'm a first-year graduate student for data analytics, so I want to become a data analyst for the state.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Boy, I tell you what, that's all, that, hey, make you tighten up, don't it? That's a good thing. Coach Terry, we know you got that psychological, all those degrees. We know you can read minds, and you got this. This is a good group up here. I like this. And listen, I appreciate you, and keep grinding. I know the first year wasn't how you wanted it, but you work hard, and your program is doing exactly what you need to do. Keep working at this. I know you will.
Yes, I appreciate that, and I'd like to thank my assistant coaches, Jessica Freeman and Jaslyn Dinkins, but Coach Freeman works tirelessly to make sure, she's in there with the gym her every day, so we're trying to build them, not only on the floor, but off the floor as well, so I appreciate them.
You
Yes,
good?
sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Ready to go? You good? Ready to go? Last word. Yo, guys.
Hey, we got to get back. We got to get back to the championship game, and then we got to push through. So we playing a tough non-conference schedule, and we play against Augusta University. We had the CP3 in Connecticut. We go down to the HBCU All-Star Classic down in Atlanta. So we put the schedule out there, and I think the guys are focused, and we're just going to take it one game at a time, but we know the importance of getting back. So I want my seniors to go out on a high note.
Sounds like a winner. Thank you all very, very much. Continued success. Just keep knocking them down. We'll talk. Tierra, Janique, Langley, Jay Butler, and Robert Osborn, the representatives from Virginia Union University. Here we go. VUU. I got it. Okay. Thank you very much. See you guys.